Like, do you know what? You see, before I actually even begin this episode, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not in the best mood today. I might as well just be honest. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
be real.
Yeah, I just think everything at the minute is just really getting to me. I'm really stressed, overstimulated. Really need to go for that diagnosis. It's just a lot.
Just a lot.
It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I just think but you know what though? You see, everybody I'm speaking to at the minute. There's some of my friends I haven't seen in about, I'd say, 2 months. It just feels like 2025 is like the year that everybody is just
Stressed out.
Overstimulated.
stressed out. Yeah.
Yeah. It's because everybody needs to like. Everything's getting so expensive. Everybody's having to like work their balls off just to like get by. So it's like we're all in the same boat.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
And we all wasted. That boat was like the Royal Caribbean.
Trust me, you don't. Trust me, you fucking don't. Oh my gosh, I fucking forgot about that trip. Oh my god, anybody listening, if you remember that one, no. Oh my god, did you ever hear about this, Kirstyn?
No.
Oh my god, disaster. Well, we might as well don't book a cruise. No, it was a lot.
That cruises aren't for anyone, or they're just not for you?
Cruises are for swingers. That's the tea. 100%. If you love to, pick and mix, go for it. But if you get nauseous and you're slightly maybe jealous, don't go for it. I was there with my friends, by the way, but it was just a lot, yeah.
I have a story.
The way people move on a cruise.
I have a story about swingers, right?
Right?
About potential swingers. This might need to be
Is this
cut.
like one of these like small town, somebody in the neighbourhood's a swinger and everybody's talking about it kind of scenarios?
Sort of.
Right?
Right. This might need to be cut, but like, I'm going to say it
don't say it
anyway.
if it can't be cut.
What?
Keep it if...
I'm gonna run it past them and see if they think it's like.
Oh, so you know, right? Do you know people that are swingers then?
I don't. Well, yes, but this isn't about them.
Right?
Okay, this is a different story, right? A friend of mine, right, said to me recently that they are part of like a walking group. So they were going on wee walks together, and they kept it going,
right?
Like, and they met up a few times.
Mm-hmm.
But then the couple that like they were meeting up with were like asking all these intrusive questions. Like,
okay.
Like that. Well, so they began oversharing about their own, like, not issues, their own sex life.
Oh. Right. Okay.
So they were saying like, "Oh, I like doing this, but he likes this.
Right.
What do you like?"
Oh, I know what's trying to work out if the jigsaw's puzzle in here that we can do a bit of wife swap. Do you remember that show as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. What was that? I forget. Go on ahead.
so this went on and so it's still going on. I think they're still meeting up, but like she's starting to get weirded out by it because more and more every time they meet up, it's like getting really more like inappropriate and more inquisitive and fucking like asking,
right, okay.
"Oh, what about your boyfriend? Like, what was he?"
Oh,
like,
you need to nip that. No, you need to nip that in the bud.
And does he ever do this to you? And like,
right.
Oh, wow.
And so I think they're gearing up to ask
there's going to be a proposition,
and they've asked her to like come around to the house for a drink. So that's 100%.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god. Curry night and a gangbang. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
I was like,
well, a curry night. That's appealing to me.
I was like,
I'm game. Wait a minute. I haven't been invited. I don't have a dog. Sorry.
You'll be there.
Oh, I'm there with the bells on.
I was like, stay clear. Like,
oh, wise up. See,
no.
I think, do you not think this? So I think we are so like prudish here.
You think so? Maybe I'm just
the part is, I feel like it's like, you know, if we use the whole like Adam and Eve analogy of like the Garden of Eden and the temptation and that really big, bright, juicy apple, like, you know, everybody's thought of something or has a fantasy or a desire or, you know, a curiosity at least. But 90% of people will never scratch the itch because I think here it's that like, you know, even like there's people say that are like openly like swingers, or maybe it's found out that there was swingers from where I'm from, and it's like, oh my god, did you hear so and so's a swinger? It's like, you know, because there's a lot of people in like say open relationships, but like open relationship and swinging is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Like an open relationship's nearly more maybe like say like
You can
a
branch
bit more
off.
branch off.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're away on a holiday or something like that
Yeah.
there, but you're still very much in like a relationship when you sort of go,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, swinging is really like, you know,
We've got this close off thing, but we invite someone into it.
It's like getting a bag of Doritos and getting a pile of dips. Do you know what I mean? And it's all,
you
and
could
then you know whenever like the pot's all mixed and there's a bit of salsa in with like the
chive.
you know,
Nacho
like the
cheese.
chive one, yeah, and the nacho cheese, and they're all a swinging.
Yeah. I dry booked there a wee bit.
Did you?
Maybe I am just a bit prudish and a bit.
Would you be?
like,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like as open as I am about
Yeah.
like I don't know, or something about
But then
that.
this
That's probably
is the,
just.
but this
I'll
is the
bring
part
in-
that's always quite sad. You see, whenever you think about it, so I know so many people in kind of different walks of life and very, you know, I've got friends from so many different kind of
Yeah.
ranges of vibes. But often what you'll find is the people that are more judgmental are the people that are more like vanilla. Meanwhile, the people that are a bit more maybe say out there, they're very like, oh well, like if you
It's
just
accepting.
like, oh like, well if you
Yeah.
love just like missionary and you're like happy, like they're very nearly supportive. They're not like, oh you need to be my way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But British people have more to say about. Does that make
Yes.
sense? Isn't it it's strange that the
Yeah.
people that are more wacky and out there are nearly more like open minded,
Yeah.
even open minded to you being vanilla or
Yeah. Well,
your values or views.
yeah, a lot of it as well for me is like a safety thing.
Yeah.
Too, in terms of like that, there, like if my
Yeah,
friend,
no, I know, I
I
get
was
it.
like going, oh, they're like inviting you back to your house. I
It's-
think I've
you
watched
don't
too
know.
many
You
Too
watch
many
too many
Netflix
shows.
Yeah.
documentaries.
To go,
as well.
oh god, this could go
100%.
so wrong.
Yeah. And
Yes.
90%, like there's a lot of the time it likely will that can happen. You know, you just
Yeah, because most
Yeah.
of them shows it starts off with some
yeah.
sax thing.
Yeah.
and
No, I
then
know,
it- then it
and it's
goes
all very
south.
like
like both in the sax terms and
Yeah.
like
no,
the vibes.
completely. But then if you look at places, say like Berlin, Amsterdam, different places, there's so much
Everything's
more. Like
so
you've got
open.
like the
Open,
clubs like
it's-
Kit
yeah.
Kat Club and what's that other one called?
Berghain.
Yeah. So like and like so say places like Amsterdam and like
Prague.
Berlin, Prague. Did you say?
Yeah,
Would Prague?
I think Prague
Yeah,
can
I
get
think
Would
down.
it be?
Yeah.
Would it have a spicy?
I think so. I don't know. Anywhere where
Yeah.
people tend to go for stags, I think is like
Liverpool.
Liverpool, the king capital of the
Right.
fucking world.
It's all going off in Pop World. No, but
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
yeah, but no, but like them kind of scene. There's like there's very much more like open scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And more bigger. I think we are really sheltered here, aren't we?
Oh, big time.
I think it's your upbringing too. Like we were brought up not to talk about sex.
Yeah, it was a taboo.
So
Yeah.
it was like you never spoke about it.
But then I think a lot of people weren't, and that's where like the taboo. That's why people want to break the mold, and they
Yeah.
want to, you know, like it's mad. None of you seen the Bonnie Blue documentary, no?
No,
No,
On
not yet.
Channel 4.
Not yet.
Oh God.
Oh God. Well, parental guidance, every form of guide. It's like they show everything.
Oh,
Do
really?
that?
They show actually like footage from it, and which I'm like that surely was not on Channel 4. So I think it might only be in like 4 on demand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, it's hard to comment
I know.
on these things, isn't
Yeah.
it? Because like,
Yeah.
on one hand, it's like you're trying to like,
Be sex positive and,
Yeah.
and be very much like, you know, supportive of sex workers and stuff. But then at the same time, there's morals and ethics. And
There's-
in every occupation, there's
it's
morals and ethics.
exploitative in
Yeah,
bits and pieces.
I
too,
think
isn't
that-
it is a real like ethical grey area.
Oh
It
my
is,
where
you
God,
just- you
she's
just
concerned.
Don't know what.
Completely. I don't know. It's I will not give too much opinion on it, and I'll not give too much away about it. But if anybody has obviously been following the story of her kind of career, I definitely would recommend watching it because it shows a lot. Like she does a lot of these podcast interviews and different things, and it's all very much like rage bait. So she's
Yeah.
deliberately trying to get people really riled up and stuff. But it shows a bit more about like the back end of. Shows the back end and the front end, but it shows more like the logistics of like how she runs it as a business. then-
That's actually quite interesting.
It's,
Yeah,
it is.
would be,
It's
yeah.
it's very interesting, and it's you know I don't think your view on your ethics will change on it. It's still very much wrong. Like even the producer that makes it, like it's like you know she done an interview with Andrew Tate,
Yes.
and that was where the
Oh,
producer was like,
really?
"Do you know what? I've just realized I'm drawing a line here. I've set the camera down. Like you know, shit. I've just gave the whole thing away. Watch
Really?
it. Like it's really
Yeah, shit,
really
yeah, with
interesting."
him.
But it shows all these different things, and then she got banned from OnlyFans, and then obviously like that's a big jump in her career and what like it's. So it shows more like the behind part, the method behind the madness of that. But like you'll still not be like, oh my God, well done.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah.
Porn has like been banned.
Yes,
sort of. Or not banned, but
it's-
what is
you
it?
now have to, which I think rightly so.
I
You
agree.
have
Yeah,
to.
it's like it's all verified.
How
Like
do you
after
know
some-
that?
No, it's working.
No, don't even. I was like, what the fuck is this?
No, like just saw.
Yeah, you have to
like,
verify. You have to now verify your age.
So why you have to put it like
Yeah,
like
like a passport. You have to give like a
passport.
form of ID to be able to
What
access.
you do think?
That's
actually-
the way it
That should have
should be.
always
It
been the
should have
way. It
always
should
been the
always
way.
been the way. And I think
Because-
social media played a part in the introducing of that, which is it should have always been there. But I think this is what's happened in society, and it would be very. I've always wanted to get like somebody from that world on here at some point.
Yeah.
But I think it's very interesting. The worlds have merged. So it used to be, you know, like it would have been on the top shelf. It would have been in the sex store.
Yes.
It would have been.
there was separation.
There was
Yeah.
separation in society. Like it shouldn't have been. But now, I think like the adult entertainment industry and pornography and different things, it's all kind of entered the mainstream media. You know,
Also,
so now
it's
a lot
very-
of
it's
OnlyFans
very-
creators use social media like
Yeah.
TikTok to promote their. So everything's very like highly hypersexualized and
I think maybe because it's so independent now
yeah,
that you've got a lot
yeah.
of people exploiting the fact that
yeah.
they can promote
Now,
themselves
yeah.
and like.
But I
blah,
believe that they
like-
should never. I believe though the way it was before, like you know, a lot of these like you know, like adult entertainment stars were being exploited.
Yeah.
You know, but
So-
it's a very interesting. There's
It would
there's-
be interesting to get someone who is involved in industries
yeah
opinion
honest
on that
opinion. Yeah,
because like you know I think vast majority of people will be like on board with safety features and
Yeah.
making it like
but I think most creators would also be.
yeah that's
you
what
know
I mean.
like
I think everybody, but then if it's affecting their bottom line too, then you're going
well yeah
oh,
like
is that like because I'd say with more barriers to it now that like then
it's not as easily accessed.
Access,
yeah.
yeah, so there's less money to be made. So like
Yeah.
that would be interesting to find
Yeah.
people's opinions.
But I
on
think
it.
it's the way it's the right way. But then you know there's the world is such a like when you think back I always think I would love to have been in like the 60s, but then would I? Do you ever look back at time periods
Yeah.
and think have this
Yeah.
very like romanticized imagination? Anybody listening, do you do this as well? Like you have this like vision. So whenever I think back, like oh, I'd love to say like Back to the Future. Let's go to the 70s. For some reason, I'm imagining myself with an afro, even though I wouldn't obviously have afro hair. Do you know what I mean?
That's
But
just
I'm
what you're
imagining
seeing.
like a blonde afro, like Foxy Cleopatra vibes, wearing really cool like hippie prints, and I've got
Yeah,
big platform
big-
shoes,
Yeah.
and
And
the heels
fleurs.
got a fish in them. Do you remember them?
yeah.
And it's all very like, hey, gold member, hey. And I imagine that's the way everybody was running about Belfast. And like that lately,
That's not-
that was not how it was.
Yeah.
And it was all like, you know, like cars with high suspension bouncing up and down. It's like, hey, baby. And that was not the 70s. But my brain, from watching so much movies, and
That's what's engraved in
that's
your,
what I
yeah.
think. So then whenever I think
Yeah.
of the 60s, I just imagine myself in a burly stool in a diner
Yeah.
on the Boucher Road, like drinking a milkshake. And I'm wearing a cardigan and I've got a bow in my hair.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, like a fella with a tank top
Comes over.
comes in with an open top car, like, hey, do you want to go for a drive? And like we're
He's
parked
got
up
the wee
in
comb.
yeah, and we're parked up in Cave Hill and we're like watching the stars. Like, do you know what I mean?
Then he starts
yeah,
singing
he's
to
got
you?
the comb, yeah.
I
And I doubt that's the way it was either.
I get fascinated by like there's like wee groups on like
Mm-hmm.
Facebook and stuff and it's like old Northern Ireland photos.
Oh,
Yeah, oh,
yes,
yes.
I
Yeah,
have
you
a
ever
few
see
of
that?
them,
And it's
yeah.
like it shows you like streets but like
Yeah.
photos from like the 60s going back to even like the 20s and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
And you see places like I love looking at the old like picture houses, like,
Yeah.
the old cinemas because
Yeah.
like there's like there used to be one at the end of every fucking street,
Yeah.
and then now there's like so little. It's and I you see the inside of it, and it's all glamorous and like
yeah.
very vintage, like but
Uh-huh, oh
cool,
my
like all
God.
lit up. And I'm like, I would love to go to that. I'm like, I also wouldn't have liked bombs going off
Yeah.
constantly, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's like
I think I
Can't
have a
lose.
very Americanized perception, so I always imagine like do you ever see as well like the interior videos on TikTok of like like there's a girl I seen on TikTok she's doing her bedroom up, but it's like it's Miami Vice. So like Miami Vice
Right.
80s bedroom, and like the bed's like a big revolving bed with this big like, oh my god, like luxurious vintage headboard with like diamonds in it, and it's all like leopard print and all very like there's just a lot going on, like pattern clashing, and it just looks like such a vibe, like a big fuck off flamingo. And I'm like, was it actually like that?
Likely
Maybe
just
certain places
Yeah.
like Miami, maybe, but you know,
I think it'd be hilarious, like, if you were to ever move out and have your own place,
oh my god,
for you to have like your own like
oh my god,
decoration show, like
oh my
home
god.
decoration.
Will we do this? Like, if I had a turnkey house, what would I do?
Yeah,
So pink grass, number one, astroturf. I don't get why people have grass. It's a lot of work.
it's
all-
ridiculous.
yeah.
like,
AstroTurf is the way forward, and it's more comfy in the feet. You can give your feet a wee scratch.
Yep.
It's better for the environment
Better, is it? Is it actually? Yeah.
because like you're not watering it and like maintaining it. You know what I
Then
mean?
is it plastic?
It's plastic, but it's
I
not
don't
going
know.
anywhere.
Let's not try to be
Tit
Greta
for tat.
Thunberg here. Let's not. This is like Rusty with recommending Ozempic. Let's just not. Let's keep it. Let's not try to be humanitarians here. I don't know if it is better for the environment, but I just think AstroTurf. And then I think an L-shaped sofa with a big umbrella. The umbrella would be leopard print, but the L-shaped cushions would be zebra print. Love animal print clash. Very like like Animal Kingdom vibes.
Yeah,
Maybe not. That's not a fuck. Right. Anyway, that would be outside, and then I'd want each room to have a different feel.
yeah.
Oh, like a different vibe. Yep.
Yeah, and like so the bathroom, I would want the bathroom to be very more like nearly like nightclub vibes. So gold, black, very like Biba. Do you know the brand Biba? Isn't
Yes,
it?
yes.
You very that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or Roberto Cavalli vibes.
Yeah.
Very like bougie. Nothing cringes me out more than whenever I go into somebody's bathroom and they've made it all nautical. How basic. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I.
But I think that's so.
That's what I have.
But why are bathrooms associated with like nautical?
Cause it's water. It's
Really?
it's
Is that
all-
why?
Yes.
So like, do you know whenever you go in that bathroom and you see like this picture and it's like a pile of shells on it? It's like, why is that there?
There's like an
and there's
anchor.
always like bathroom, but it's like it looks like a plank of wood with a wee
Yes.
rope. Like it looks like
Yes.
like a ship sign
we're
or
on a
something.
boat.
There's always like an anchor or a sailor hat or something random.
Yeah, I have like we sort of live, laugh, lovey type.
They are-
shit,
I do
but,
like- I do
but
like-
it's got like waves in it. You know, like
Yeah.
Mine's is like black and white.
But you know what? Maybe I'm black and white. Oh, that's nice.
I've black, like-
I like a bit of bouge in
I
a
like a bit
bathroom.
bougie. I like a bit
Like you're looking in the
different.
mirror, you've just done your poo, and you're looking in the mirror, and you're like, I'm a bad bitch.
mine's is very
You
new
gotta-
look chic.
Yours is what?
New look chic.
New look sheet.
New look chic.
Oh, new look.
Yeah,
Oh no, right. But then there's something wholesome about that.
yeah.
Like, and then is there like a wee diffuser? I would imagine it just randomly goes off a wee squirt, like.
No, it's one of we read ones like you. turn
Oh,
off.
right, okay.
No, that's a bit better. Somebody got me it for Christmas or
Oh,
something.
right, okay. Yeah. No, that sounds all right.
And then the wee sets, you have your wee fancy looking
Yeah.
bath sets that you don't touch.
Yeah, they're
Have
on
you those?
display. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I suppose, do you know what? When you think about it, like I think, well, I know for me, one of my favorite places in a house would be the bathroom.
Hmm.
And I think we maybe touched on this one time and we maybe didn't, or I don't know. But like, I think, will not be TMI here, but I think sitting on a toilet is a very therapeutic feeling.
Oh, I.
We'll not get all graphic and weird. Like that's.
I don't think
like,
it's
we
even
don't- we
that. I
don't-
think it's the thing that you can close the door and nobody can.
You can close the door. It's your
Nobody can
sanctuary.
come in.
Yeah. It's private.
Yeah.
You're
And
on your
like I know
own.
me, I like to. I'll sit and like I'll just sit there, like for like 20 minutes,
Yeah.
and you just collect your thoughts. It's nice. So I suppose a nautical. I get the nautical vibe. Maybe
It's
now.
relaxing.
Maybe my bathroom's a
Yeah.
bit intense.
Yeah, it gets
Or, like,
all
well,
your
my-
chakras.
Yeah, you're meant to relax.
And
Ocean
then
sounds
like
get off.
we're parents. No, so,
Yeah.
like,
So it has to be
Yeah.
child
going-
friendly.
No, but not even that. Going to the toilet, it's like you fucking.
There's
you,
always
you
like
have
a
a bit of peace, like for.
Oh, yeah,
for
to get
10,
away,
15
yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, while the kids are thumping the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looking fish fingers or something, or
Yeah.
put on Peppa Pig. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, fair enough. It's like is it your hidden, your saving,
Yeah, your
We quiet place.
sanctuary.
your sanctuary. Like maybe somebody's listening to this right now and you're currently on the toilet.
See?
Yeah.
And I want to know, what are you doing right now? Is it a number one or a number two? We'll do some like ocean sounds here just to let them really relax
So-
if they
Whale
are.
noises.
Duzens listens to like podcasts or watch YouTube videos, like
Oh, while on the toilet.
no, not on
Oh.
the toilet, like but on your phone going about the house doing stuff. Mine's is like I watch like YouTube videos and put my like earphones in and cook.
Yes.
I love like having something on while I'm cooking.
Yeah. Well, I would do that more for like an Alexa. I'm trying to whisper that word so it hasn't.
I've
Somebody's
gone off.
Alexa hasn't went off.
Yeah.
I would have that in the background, like a bit of music. But I love like Doja Cat.
Yeah.
Doja Cat whenever I'm cooking.
Woman.
I love to
Let
feel.
me
I
be
like to
your
feel the
woman.
feminine energy whenever I barely cook. By the way, I think we've all know that Emma Kearney called me out not one time, but the 1 or 2 times that I maybe cook in a year, like I want to feel like
Those
like
1 or 2
peeling the
times.
spuds and all. Like whenever I'm peeling them spuds, I want to feel like I want to have like a wee Primark set on, like the wee like
Yeah,
shorts.
wee
You know what I
shorts,
want to
wee
be? The wee
tank.
shorts, yeah,
Wee
bit of
tank.
camel toe, yeah.
Your fluffy slippers.
Fluffy slippers and like, imaginary hair behind the ear, but tying it up, getting a hairnet on. Oh, chop, 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 chop. Like, and it's like Doja Cat, like kissing and holding, kind of when I'm liking that. I want to show you off. I want to bat about it. I want to tie it that. You know what I mean? No. Does you get it? No. Does
I get it.
anybody? The girls and the gays
Yeah.
get it. 100%. You know.
I'm really
And then,
bad.
oh my God, you're stirring in the thing, and
It's like
uh-huh.
Doja
And then
Cat's
you
mad
try a wee
car
bit,
music.
Dalmeo, like,
just all blends nicely.
Where's she at now, actually?
I think she's being quiet and then she's going to fucking.
She always
like,
does a quiet, a burst,
And
then-
quiet, a burst. A lot of the
like,
stuff,
big
yeah.
album, like
Yeah.
Nothing will beat that 2022 run.
Oh my
Like, oh my
God.
god,
Do you
absolutely.
remember like the
everywhere.
lockdown dance to everybody?
Yes.
It's not to know it. What I wanna say so. Yeah. Yeah. God, I would say I'm a fan. I forgot all of her songs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say.
Would you say she's an industry plant artist or would you say she's an original?
it felt like that, didn't it?
It did.
It felt like that.
Because it was like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like Sabrina Carpenter, Chapel Roan,
Right, so let's say I'll say a name, you say industry plant, right?
or not.
So Chapel Roan,
Industry
Industry
plant.
industry plant,
Yeah.
but she tries so hard to be original, but she's not.
It's awful because like she was like a fucking like
She was grafting
independent
for
art,
years.
yeah, for years. But it seemed as if like she got her foot in with the right people at
Yeah.
one stage, and then it was like she's gonna be everywhere whether you
Yeah.
like it or not.
Yeah.
Incredible artist, love her.
Yeah, same.
Industry plant.
Yeah, Doechii.
Oh,
I don't.
Industry plant,
I do
industry
love.
plant.
To be honest, I think anybody in today's
Which-
day and
yeah.
which
age is
didn't
industry
work.
plant that pops off so rapidly.
because it's like I think they pushed Doechii down our throats
Yeah,
for a while there, and I think we've been like,
I
oh,
suppose.
she's cool.
Suppose.
Yeah.
It's not that cool.
yeah. But I think we're all very like vintage. We have such a standard of like, do you know, like when you think like say Britney invented pop culture, like
Yes.
she was one of the first. So then say Tate McRae, it's like she'll always be compared to Britney.
Yeah.
Addison Rae compared to Britney.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As me as an artist, Charlie XCX, like there was Charlie XCX is. But to be honest, I think it's very. I've always loved Charlie XCX
was I.
before, like even like the boom clap era. So I've always been a fan.
No.
So.
Like I wouldn't call Charlie.
No,
No,
an
'cause
industry
I-
no.
plant.
But then say Amy Winehouse, one of a kind.
Yeah.
Adele,
Completely.
one of a kind. Lewis Capaldi, I'd say one of a
One of a
kind.
kind.
Yeah,
I would,
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Organic.
He's
Yeah.
very-
Whereas like
Sabrina Carpenter,
industry plant.
Yeah.
Amazing.
amazing.
Oh,
Amazing.
Fantastic. But she
But there's like a
gets-
media machine behind
Yeah.
it that's
Yes.
made it to what it
Oh,
is.
I remember when those like off that album when those
Mm-hmm.
first 3 singles came out.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't like do song radio, on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
You could have been listening to fucking Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
And it's like Jimi Hendrix song radio.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like Espresso was like the second song on the list. And you're like,
Really?
why? Like,
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense. Clearly, there's something shady going on here.
Really?
Oh, what? That happens. That happens. Like,
The music industry seems so dark.
yeah. Where, like,
all
you can pay your way into anywhere. And
Yeah.
that's not, as Sabrina Carpenter isn't whipping out her wallet and, like going to the executives of Spotify, but
No.
her people
Yeah.
are, you know what I mean? Unbeknownst to her.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way her marketing team moves. Like,
Crazy. And I think that's what a lot of people don't realize behind that one individual artist with they have
Yeah.
the weight of the world on their shoulders, but there's so many like it's a bigger beast than
So
even
many like
them.
moving pieces to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift, I think organic fan base.
Yeah, because
It was
went
years.
through the years of the Miley Cyrus organic.
Yeah. Have we seen about Miley Cyrus is potentially doing a Hannah Montana tour?
Stop it. I will be.
I
front row.
don't believe it. I think this has circled about for quite a while.
It's been on and off for years.
Yeah,
People have said about it.
Yeah.
But
Well,
if she did, I would
yeah.
be right there front and centre. Like.
Aye. I would love it.
Well, I remember like a friend told me back in like January, February, they're like, here, Miley Cyrus is doing a Super Bowl halftime show and she's doing Hannah Montana. And I was like, fuck up. So I stayed up to about 1:30. And I was like, hold on a minute. I was like, it's Kendrick Lamar. I was raging. No, I loved it though. I
Yeah,
did,
it was
It
good.
was
I
good.
did
That
love
was
it,
a good
yeah,
halftime
but-
show.
But why didn't you do a Google?
I know.
I just trusted him.
Sure,
Why would you lie about that?
No,
Do you know what I mean?
That's
It
something.
was so vivid. He was so like, you know, like, oh, like it's Miley Cyrus this year, but there's a rumor going about this. She's going to be doing Hannah Montana. It's The Climb.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Is that the one that she's in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I
the
did
claim
say-
was
song,
Miley
yeah.
Cyrus.
The movie. No, but it was the Hannah Montana
What's
movie.
the
wasn't
main
it?
Hannah Montana song? The best
Best
of
of
both
both
worlds.
I got nerve. If we were a
A
movie,
movie.
you'd be the right guy. I'd be the best friend. You fall in love with in the end. Did you never watch Animal
No, I've never seen it. I didn't have the Disney Channel. I didn't have Sky. Don't even. Actually, this is the time to maybe have a go at my mad. No, she'd have to listen to this. We never had Sky. We were that household.
Never even had a chip box.
Nope.
Like we didn't.
Channel 1, 2, 3, 4. That's proper culture. That is all of us in the sticks. It was, but you know what we did? We did have TG Cahir. So
Right,
with Channel
so-
8, Channel 7, Channel right up to 9, 1 to 9.
And so you were getting SpongeBob in Irish.
Yeah, but then the worst part was Channel 5. If anybody listening remembers this, Channel 5 was always fuzzy. So it was fuzzy. You could never properly tune Channel 5. You needed to have Sky or something. Or maybe that was just us. We didn't clean our dish. Or pay our TV license. I don't know. But we couldn't get Channel 5. And I was raging because remember the show The Farm that Rebecca Lewis was on? She wanked off a pig on it. You don't remember this, no?
No.
No.
There was a show called The Farm where like it was like a reality TV show and celebrities went on it and they had to be living on a farm.
Oh my god.
But I really wanted to watch it, but I couldn't watch it because it was all fuzzy. Maybe for the
So-
best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any wonder that like your favorite shows was like Big Brother and
Yeah.
stuff? And
Oh, I'm so reality TV coded.
I
Like
love
Love
reality
Island just
TV.
finished there. Tony and Cash won. Really wanted Yaz to win.
So did I.
Raging about that.
I really want it.
But what about fucking Harrison and Lauren's? Is it Lauren?
Yeah.
Because we fucked up her name in that last
Yeah, we did.
episode. Lauren. Bitter.
You could tell that I think that she every time Harrison talked, it was the eyes that she was giving him.
Aye, she was raging.
But then here, what about Tommy? And
All
is
I'm-
it Ben? Kissed the same girl?
Kiss the same girl, I know. But it just shows how toxic the boys were this year. Like
Yeah.
the Casa boys were so much better.
So much better.
And then they're announcing they're going to be doing All Stars now. You
there'll
don't
be
give a
people
fuck
off
about any,
this
sure you
season.
don't, Sean.
no,
You're so not Love Island coded.
No,
sure,
love
that's
Love
not
Island.
me.
it's not your gig.
But I started watching one. It's only new, like that Destination X.
Oh, what's that?
Rob Brydon's hosting it. And
Right.
It's like it's quite geeky actually. It's like
Mm-hmm.
so it's like these people are all in like a bus with like blacked out windows,
Right.
and they can turn like the vision on and off, like so they can let you see out the windows and then turn it off, like.
Right.
So then they drive about for like a couple of days, and then they get clues along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they reach a certain place, they have to put an X on a map anywhere in like Europe
Right.
to say where they are.
Mm-hmm.
And then the person who's like furthest away gets like chucked off the bus.
So like coach trip.
Yeah,
Is that what you mean?
yeah.
But like just a lot more complicated, but likely something very stimulating for people of like people like you.
Yes.
Yeah. It has a bit more
I don't think-
complication to it, like unnecessary
There's been
complication, dragged out.
Yeah.
There's been two episodes, right?
Yeah.
So far. And both times Nicole has fell asleep after 15 minutes.
I don't blame her.
Nicole. Cool.
And I'm like, and like you can, it's interactive, so like you can like put your axe on it, like
Yeah.
yourself. And I'm waking Nicole up, going like, Monty, I think I've got really
Yeah.
close to this, and she's going, Sean, I don't
Leave
give
me
a
alone.
Care, aye.
fuck. Like,
This reminds me of my relationship. My partner, so do you like Star Wars?
I love Star
Yeah,
Wars.
so does he. Do you like all like Star Wars, Dune?
Yeah.
Dune.
Yeah.
That.
Love that. And
I do actually like it as well, to be honest. But like
all those ones like
Yeah.
Star Wars, like
Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon,
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
That's me.
Right.
I love all that.
I see. Isn't it funny though? We all have different taste.
Yeah.
But then mine's is so toxic.
I love all the
nearly,
drama.
I don't.
But then I've also got like my favorite show is Drag Race.
Same.
And it's because when I was younger, I loved Project Runway.
So did I.
That was like.
Did you ever watch America's Next Top Model?
I loved
Yeah.
that.
Loved it, but it was so toxic too. Like Tyrus
I
a
didn't watch
bitch.
it loads, but like
Yeah.
it would be on like. But no, like actually, I was talking to my sister the other day, and I said to her, this may be the reason why I've got this bit of a feminine gene in me.
Okay.
Like when she was mean to me when I was a kid, she left me alone to like play about in her house, and she went up, and I saw that all of her drawers were open, and I was obviously hooking for the drawers and like messing about.
Yeah.
And she got her like a whole fucking big thing of like the pill, and I had emptied the tablets.
Oh
Down her
really?
And she panicked. I had to go to a fucking doctor's.
Yeah,
and
you
all.
would have to get
Wait,
them.
what? Did you mean like contraception pill?
Yeah.
And you took them all?
Yeah.
You thought they were like sweets or something? I'm gonna
Yeah.
assume is it?
How did
Oh my gosh, Sean, that's really
Did
bad.
they pump your stomach?
No, well, I think I only had like 4 or something.
Oh, right,
but,
okay.
Like, but it wasn't anything that needed like surgery. But like I still had to go to a doctor's.
Jesus,
and
yeah.
there
Oh
was
my
just
God.
like just had to run through him. But I was going like no wonder. There's probably all sorts of fucking estrogen, additional estrogen fucking running
Yeah,
through my
yeah.
veins to this day. Like.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
why I'm like,
That's why
come
you-
on,
right,
Liverpool.
okay,
But I'm
yeah.
also like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, like work. Stop.
Oh, God.
Oh my god. But that could have went really like
Yeah.
Yeah, bad.
But why is that? Like when we're all kids, I was the same. You see anything that you shouldn't have like been near, like you're
All
like,
the
oh, what's
time.
that? Like
God, it's weird with kids. Like,
yeah. It's
Liam-
just innocent minded, yeah.
yeah, you can't
You
like
literally
keep
thought it
your
was a
eyes
sweet or
off.
something.
Yeah, you can't
you
keep your eyes off the kid.
them, like.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like 1 second, like you look away from them, and he's just like bolted out of the room, and he's like
Don't.
trying to get
Happened
this
to me
something.
last week. I left my wee girl alone in the living room, and I come back, and my whole makeup had been pulled out, and oh my god, covered in Anna Olivia's bronzer,
Stop.
covered in her blush.
So, guys, we're just jumping in with a quick ad break, and this is a shout out to our sponsor, which is Wavy Ice. Of course, as you know, here on the Pop My Cherry podcast, we absolutely love Wavy Ice. They done their amazing Pride bundle last month, which was amazing. That was all going towards the Rainbow Project. But look, it is summer season. You know, I know the teachers are maybe thinking, shit, they're going to be going back to school soon, Sean. Your summer vacations may be over, or you're starting to really feel, I'm starting to get the sense of like, oh, like autumn's approaching.
Yeah,
But we're
it's
not there yet. We're
important
still
to-
in hot girl summer mode.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
keep the vibes going.
Still keep the vibes going. So if you're having a wee barbecue, even if it is pissing out of the heavens, or you're maybe having a wee Saturday night out, whatever it might be, you're feeling a wee bit sociable, these are perfect for any social occasion. These are the wee sip cocktail pouches. They come in so many different flavours. All your favourite cocktail flavours, the classics, espresso martini, strawberry daiquiri, passion fruit martini. There's so many ones, tropical rum punch, so many amazing flavours. And then, of course, you've got the hangover gummies. If you're like myself and you do suffer from a bad hangover, these will help you out, keeping you nice and fresh the next day. They've got vitamins and loads of goodness in them there, just to make sure you're feeling your A game the next day for the Sunday roast. Because there's nothing worse when you go on a night out and the next day you're really looking forward to that Sunday roast. And some people will devour it. Some people nearly would make them sick. I'm more like that. Would you be like a foodie with a hangover, or would you be...
It depends on the type of hangover.
Right, aye.
Sometimes you need a fry,
Yeah.
and sometimes you need nothing. Like
Yeah.
like pure
Yeah.
fasting until dinner.
Like if I'm on like I'm having drinks after like pigeon clay pigeon shitting or something, more like hunter, like a beer or a Copperberg or an outsider, you know, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where it's just a bit more like a wee cider or a wee beer night or a wee wine night.
Yeah.
Then I'm actually all right. I'm good for the Sunday roast. But if I'm doing like Alexa play Garthgate, Spirit in the Sky, and I'm on all the spirits,
S Club 7, don't stop moving.
yeah, these are needed, 100%. So it just depends what kind of night you have. So like, look, take no precautions, okay? I'm going to leave a link to the description section underneath this episode. That is where you can get them and check out all their products. They do flavoured ice pops, which are like alcohol ice pops. So loads of fun wee party bits, I think, for parties, for occasions. It's always just nice to add a wee bit of a spread, you know, have your wee picky bits and then have your wee cocktails as well. Yeah, so thanks again to Wavy Ice for sponsoring this episode, and we're going to get back into it.
So you were down at the festival?
Yeah,
Where,
so it was
down south, was it?
Was down at All Together Now Festival. We're actually going to give it a shout out, and this is not a plug, by the way, before you even turn around and come for me. It genuinely is a really, really, really good festival. Like, I've been now 2 years in a row camping out now.
Discount code GLOVES10.
There's none of that, no. I'm just saying, if you've ever wanted to go to a festival, like, I'd really recommend it because the crowd that goes is a mix of age, so it's family friendly.
Oh,
so you'd have a lot of adults that are there with their kids, and there's a lot of different kind of things. So, you know, there's like jewellery making, there's loads of kind of talks, there's trad mornings. So trad sessions, there's like a live podcast stage.
Why
So
weren't we
different
there?
podcasts, yeah.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year, loads going on. There was this area called the ping pong disco. It was insane. Show Some Love were there.
I saw that.
They were there. Oh my god, I was chatting away with them. Yeah,
yeah. Oh, very good.
Becky was dressed as a mermaid. And she was like, "I'm giving fish." And she was just fan, and I was like, "Yes,
That's very.
come on, Ariel." No, they were a vibe. But there's so many different stages, like activation areas. Like there's something for everybody, but it's very, very wholesome. Like the crowd's just like, all I can describe it as like Celtic. Do you know what I mean? Like, and sometimes I felt a wee bit like PLT to be there. Do you know, like everybody was very like, say, like GAA shorts with a cool like rebellious top.
Yeah.
Do you know, maybe like, do you know, like something, they were kind of like very like, we're here for the culture.
Yeah.
Like speak the Irish language. Very cool.
It looks very cool.
Natural Irish
I
curves.
would like to go to that
Yeah.
one.
Meanwhile, like I was wearing like hot pants, fake tan, like a bit, you know, PLT. So sometimes it's a bit like, oh, do I belong here? But I did. Everybody was lovely. It was so friendly.
Ping pong disco sounds a bit.
Yeah.
So it was
like,
mental.
Like
so there
a
was
show.
It was
But
crazy.
wasn't one of those ping pong shows, no?
Well, it might as well have been because there was these performers. There was loads of different performers, but it was very much like an LGBTQIA plus stage. So loads of different stuff.
Is that
going
the
on.
one like back in Connor we're at?
The what?
Is that the one
Yeah.
Show Some Love we're at?
Yeah. So they were a part of that there. So I think they'd done a show, and they done the show on a Sunday, but we were away home that day. But we seen these performers, and they were called Two Mingers and a Yeti.
Right.
So they were from Australia, and they're like an androgyny drag burlesque cabaret, but it was like
Cool.
the craziest thing. Like
Yeah.
it was crazy. There was this girl, she was going about, you know, when we hoverboard things, that, like so the wheelie
Yes,
things,
yeah.
going around the stage, and she had a big like a pillow bump, you know, pretend to be pregnant.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh my god, like my water's gonna break. What am I gonna do?" And then like she's giving birth on stage, and then like she's like doing like drugs, like fake drugs on the show, and like her face was covered in powder. It was a lot. Like it was like you were watching it going, "What the fuck?" And
That's what you want at
It
a
was so
festival.
thought-provoking
Yeah.
that you couldn't work out what it was they were trying to. It made you think of so many things.
What's the moral of the
Do you know when
story
you maybe
here?
watch like an interpretive dance or something? You're like, oh.
What is this?
I
Given?
think that's about maybe like the famine. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? No, like you go to the Mac.
Yeah.
Sorry, no shade to the Mac, but like, do you know what I mean? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Getcha.
Yeah.
It's artsy.
It's artsy, like them artsy areas, but there's
See,
something that you get.
I
couldn't
was
work it
talking
out.
about stuff like this recently, like today actually.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to explain to someone about like what the Edinburgh Fringe is like.
What is the Edinburgh Fringe?
The Edinburgh Fringe is really random, right?
Right.
So Edinburgh isn't the biggest place. It's sort of the size of Belfast, right? But like for the month of August,
Yeah.
it's just arts central.
Yeah.
And it's just known as like this place like where if you want to make it as like, you know, a theater actor or like a comedian
Yeah.
or whatever, like you have an Edinburgh show and that's where people will see you.
Right.
So like it's sort
It's
of
like
like
a comedy festival.
it's a comedy festival, it's an arts festival. So
Oh,
it's,
there's
there's
loads.
also like there's music, like there's concerts, like music
Oh, right.
concerts there. There's like
Mm-hmm.
plays, and the loads of shit, right? Like painters and stuff,
Yeah.
and circuses and
Yeah.
magicians. But like when you go, it's sort of like you're walking down the street, and ever see like when you're going down the street in like Marbella or something, and there's like people trying to get you into their shop to
Oh,
buy
Oh
like
my God, yeah.
a fake like Levi's top,
Yeah.
or there's like people selling you sunglasses, or trying to get you
Yeah.
in their restaurant or into like a nightclub.
Yeah.
You done it?
I've
You
done
know,
it.
you
I've
know
done the
crack.
job. I know how hard it is, but also know how annoying it is to
Like,
walk by. Yeah.
It's like that, but in the middle of Scotland,
Right.
which it feels really weird.
And is
Yeah.
it like, are the comedians standing outside being like, hey, come into my show?
Yeah, because like in all these venues, because it's so busy, like it's not like an event where like, oh, doors at 7, the show starts at 8,
And it's
Yeah.
the
And
and
running
it runs-
order.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like there's a show that starts
Everywhere.
1:00 and it's over at 2, and there's another show that starts at 2, it's on at 3. Show that starts at 3, it finishes at 4.
Oh my
it's just
God.
all
Oh, it's
day.
constant go, go, go.
And like every public space in the whole city is taken up by like events, and like all day every day for a whole month, and there's hundreds of thousands of people in the town, so
Yeah.
they're everybody's just clamoring trying to get you to come into their show.
Yeah.
And every show is just like a $5, so you might see like
Oh.
a $5 or $10 or something,
Yeah.
maybe more, like depend if it's like a big room, but you might see
Yeah.
like Russell Howard or something, or like no, a big comedian.
Yeah. Well, there's those ones from here, too. And I've seen Willie
Well,
Thompson's doing
Willie
it.
Thompson's over
and
at
I
the
love it,
minute.
like on his poster says, as seen on Channel 4. I'm like, what? Was it Come Down With Me? Like,
Willie had a TV show.
what?
Willie had a TV show.
Did he?
Yeah. So it was called.
Sorry, Willie.
He,
Really?
Yeah, he had
How
his
did I
own
not know
show.
this?
It was called William of Orangedale.
Fuck off.
Yeah, so
I've
like
never heard of this.
Was it on
Nah,
Channel 4?
it was on Channel
That's
4.
massive.
Nah, it was only like I think like 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
like a sketch.
It was a
Yeah.
pilot, and then like it never got taken on.
Right, okay.
But like he had a show on Channel
Yeah.
4, like which was quite cool.
That's massive, actually, yeah.
But he's over there. He does that every year now.
Right.
But it's so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, on the topic of like the art stuff and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like you'd be walking down the street and there's like a comedian trying to get you. There's like, my show's starting in 5 minutes. Doors
Yeah.
are nearly closed. It's filling up in there. Here,
Yeah.
it's only a $5. Blah blah. They're trying to get you in the door. Then there's like somebody selling you something. Blah blah. And then there's like someone dressed as like
A Joker.
no, like
Why
as
am I-
like a big life size broccoli.
Right?
Like, but like, I don't know, like a swimsuit over the broccoli costume, and it's like, we're doing an interpretive dance about fucking vegetables.
Oh, right,
And it's-
okay.
And it's like some American,
Yes.
and it's just all really surreal, artsy, like all that stuff, but in a
Right.
random street in
Yeah.
Edinburgh.
Right. Well, I do love Edinburgh. It's very, like, Hogwartsy, isn't
Oh, I
it?
love it.
Very, like, the cobble streets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Fringe just feels very random.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm just seeing it everywhere. So I've
Yeah.
seen Willie Thompson, and then Diona Doherty must be like the poster girl for like the Edinburgh Fringe.
Oh, she's over
Or
there.
maybe that's just her team. They're just really like, you know, they're really getting the word out there. But it looks to be amazing though.
Yeah.
But I had never heard of it. I was like, what the fuck is an Edinburgh Fringe? I thought it was
Oh,
like,
really? Yeah.
like I didn't know.
Like, but it's a fortune though to like stay and
Yeah,
Like-
in Edinburgh.
in Edinburgh during
Yeah.
the Fringe, like, so it's like near on impossible to get like.
Do you not think?
hotel
Do you not
room and
think?
stuff.
Should there not be like governmental laws? Do we not think that? So, say for instance, like Croke Park, it's I don't know, like Duran's coming. Would Duran be able to?
Not
No.
Croke Park, not now. I don't
No,
think.
not now. Who? Rod
God,
Stewart? No, not even. No.
No.
Who? What's a Croke? Who's a Croke Park artist?
Garth Brooks.
You two.
You two,
Yeah,
Garth
you
Brooks,
two.
Oasis.
All in them.
Oasis.
I'm
yeah.
going down to Croke Park to see Oasis here
Yes.
next week.
Oh, that'll be good. That'll be
on.
good. But say you know whenever like big massive artists are coming, and then hotels putting their prices up that weekend.
I
Bastards.
ain't got.
Do we not think that should be illegal?
It should.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Probably.
should.
Yeah.
But then is it like, well, it's my room, it's my business, it's my whatever. I can
But
put the
maybe there
price-
should be like a limit.
there should be
Yeah,
an
cut
industry
off,
stat.
like a
People
cut
go
off.
ridiculous.
Yeah. So if you should be able to like post your hotel prices throughout the year,
Yeah.
and then you're only allowed to go above or below 20%
Yeah.
of that of your normal rate throughout the year.
Yeah. I just think it's really cruel, isn't it?
It's
All
wild.
the
Does it
time.
really take the hand out, like?
Yeah.
I got a decent enough accommodation here
For Oasis.
For Oasis, we're staying only about 10 minutes away from Croke Park, and it's
Oh,
in
happy
like
days.
it's in student accommodation.
Oh,
It's not great, but like it's somewhere to sleep
right.
for like it's like €110 or something.
Oh, here that's actually really
That's
good.
not good.
Yeah.
And it's like modern student accommodation. It's
Yeah.
not like you're just renting a room in somebody's
Yeah.
flat for the
I
night.
know. Well, I was in Dublin recently. I was at an event before I headed down to that festival. But I just want to say this to anybody listening. Do you remember one time we were on here talking about the chicken roll and we just thought like it's basic?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Like we
Yeah.
were giving that
Oh,
chicken roll a lot of shade.
Yeah.
Wasn't vibing it. Thought it was overrated. Whatever. Right. So me and Danielle end up in the George. Right. Tequila Rose trays coming flying. It was one of them nights. Right. Real Housewives of Atlanta vibes. So, right, basically, me and Danielle, we were at the George, right? And this was one night down in Dublin. And then we went into, like, the spa, I think it was, afterwards, right? So, if you know it, it's an iconic spa. But we were, like, doing supermarket sweep. So we thought, let's get the groceries for the festival weekend that day, and let's get a wee bite to eat after the George. You know what you know the way you're like after you've had a few cocktails and a tray full of tequila rose.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, can I get a chicken roll, right? So anybody listening, if you're going down to Dublin, this is the way you need to get it. I'm still thinking about it. So I think I found the formula. Now, you get your chicken. You can get your own preferences. Get your cheese. Get your whatever you want to get. Like, you know, whatever you like in a roll, get it, right? So for me, I just like to keep it simple. So chicken, lettuce. I personally like jalapenos. I know a lot of people listening might be like, that's a bit much.
I can get
like-
on
You
board
can
with
get
that.
on it.
Yeah, I like a bit of spice.
Is
So-
the roll soft?
The roll soft's like a cuisine de France crusty bab. Do you know?
Right,
So
yes.
a crusty bab with your chicken, lettuce, jalapenos, but this is what you need to do. Taco sauce and garlic mayo mixed.
That sounds lovely.
No, I was wrote off. That's why I asked for the two. I would never mix two condiments. Isn't it condiments or continents? Condiments?
Condiments,
Did I
not
say it wrong? Did I say it wrong?
The condiments is,
Do you know what I mean? Like cold dip?
yeah.
Aye.
Condiments is right.
Oh, but yeah, I get a point.
The continents is amazing. It's sending me.
The what?
That's sending me.
Sorry.
I used to mix two in Subway. I used to get Southwest
Sauce.
and sweet chili.
Oh, that works, yeah. But
Yeah.
this was two ends of the spectrum. If you think about it, that spice with the taco and then that pure like Celtic garlic mayo. Can we not claim garlic mayo? No, did we not invent it?
It's the fact that you're starting to use Celtic.
That's my word of the day, okay? Oh, sugar vacco, yeah. I'm ready to go to the Gale Top before summer's over.
You need like a wee like St. Patrick's Day like
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah.
No, and it's just
Oh.
like Celtic and then like a full
Yeah,
stop.
Sinead O'Connor, Foggy Dew playing in the background. But no, well, anyway, back to that. Garlic mayo would be an Irish thing, though. Anytime I've ever been in America and I've asked for garlic mayo, like they're like, what?
Yeah.
I think we invented it.
They've got garlic aioli.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the same.
No.
No.
But the two mixed really, like honestly, like it just does something to your brain. Like your mouth, you know, whenever like something's so nice that your mouth goes dry, that you're real like, oh, like your
wanna
tongue
savour
goes fat because you want more. You're like it's really, really nice. So if you're getting a chicken roll, you need to get taco sauce and garlic mayo mixed. Oh my god, I would do anything for one right now. And that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Stay Celtic.
I think that's a good place to end it.
Yeah, maybe. But look, shout out to our sponsors, Wavy Ice, for sponsoring this episode. This was just random.
Yeah.
Well, look, I think summer is very much like busy for everybody. We're all running about. So these are just wee catch up ones, apart from the episodes that we have with our guests. And then we'll be moving into autumn, winter with the live show, with all of that there. So loads will be kind of coming up. But yeah, make sure to check out Wavy Ice. There'll be a link below in the description section. And then, yes, make sure to keep an eye on our socials with everything live show related. And is there anything else?
Just keep it Celtic.
Keep it Celtic, guys. That's your mantra for today. Yeah. So at the end of this episode, if you're out for a walk, take a look at that field. Give eye contact to the cow that's staring you out. And you'll notice now that if you keep staring, if you are out for a walk and there's a cow in front of you, I like to make these very virtual realities. Sometimes whenever I do these podcasts, I like to really engage with the listener. Like, where are you right now listening to this? So if there is a cow stared out, because have you ever noticed that with cows? They stare you out. They do not, and they can do a stare off.
Oh, wow.
They can stare you out and they will not blink. It's tough.
Backing down.
No, they're not backing down. And why would they?
Start playing them.
Why would they? But don't you back down either. That's your mantra for today.
Yeah.
Stay Celtic.